Hi mates and Moin Loide. Welcome back to our vlog, How to Survive 3 Years in Australia's Outback. This is part 6, Descent into Hades. On our way through the pain-striking heat of the red centre of 42 degrees centigrade in the shade, we meet two Aborigines who wrecked their car that their tires and rims were worn so much that they are scraping the suspension in the sand of the road. They are lying in the shade, half on the road, next to their wrecked vehicle. Their kids playing on the dusty road. But they don't need anything, they say. Someone will come by, sometimes, or not, doesn't matter. Well, we are quick learners, trained by 13 years in Africa, and we speed on. The air blowing in through the windows isn't just hot, it's boiling. The Tjukajirla Roadhouse is a little more than a dusty gas station, like something out of the Book of Eli or Mad Max 1-4. 1200 kilometers from Alice Springs in the middle of nowhere. When we enter the bar, it actually feels a bit like the pub in Walkabout Creek from the movie Crocodile Dundee. And there is indeed a donk, as we later learn. Fly screens on the door, worn furniture, bar floor with worn out strugular. The essential information about the Empress Spring we are looking for is that the spring is just a hole in the desert. Actually, without a spring, more a sinkhole, mostly without water. It is 15 clicks down the road to the turn off to the north, and then another 60 clicks into nowhere. A four-wheel drive is necessary, but the road is very well maintained, because it's hardly ever used, once or twice a year. When was the last time he was there? I asked. A long frown. About 10 or 11 years ago, the answer. The track itself turns out to be very good, although no one has been on it since the rainy season a year ago. Every now and then we have to chop down and pull aside a fallen tree that has been uprooted by a storm. During one of these noisy activities, the unfamiliar sound may have aroused the curiosity of a dingo, which watches us, sniffing between the tall spinifex hummocks. A little further on there is another blue-tongued lizard in the middle of the road path. It looks dangerous and puffs itself up, hissing at us. At some point there is a sign in the middle of nowhere, Empress Spring. There is actually nothing to see. But that's relatively understandable in the middle of nowhere. After cruising around in the spinifex for a while, we discover a flat rock in the middle of nowhere, barely 100 meters from the road. In the middle of the flat rock plateau there is a meter-wide hole, the Empress Spring. The source is supposedly located in its very cave, which widens into a dome beneath the hole. The dome is not as beautiful as the one in Rambo 3 and not as sun-drenched as in the movie. It's more like a dark dome like hell. Not exactly confidence-inspiring. A metal rope ladder is fixed to the upper edge. It allows me, unfortunately, to descend the 5 meters into the Hades. Catherine is categorical. No way, I'm not going in there. Where has emancipation gone when you need it? I'd rather keep watch from above. Not even a wasp nest directly below the entrance offers an excuse because we want to return to the rest stop tomorrow and report on what's going on at Empress Spring. What the road is like, whether there is water, etc. No backing out now. Probably several generations of Aborigines have enjoyed pleasant evenings here with water and a roo steak. I actually discover a guest book. Catherine calls from above to ask if everything is okay. I was just thinking of snakes, spiders and scorpions waiting for me in the dunk. No, it's not okay. Conclusion: no water, a dead kangaroo, goosebumps on my butt, and a night at 42 degrees in the nothingness. Sleep reminiscent of a coma, and rain that fell maybe a kilometer away. TIA, this is Australia. And of course we saw snakes, dingoes, platypussies and echidnas. And we went into the desert and the jungle, where we waded through croc-infested waters with our car. But that are very different stories. Please subscribe to our channel to see more. Thanks. See you soon. Who we are? Check it out.